Hello Cancer, you are one of the lucky ones. I am doing how your love life is affected in August for the individual signs, but I can't promise I'm going to get round to all of them, as well as doing your monthly generals. So love life in August for the collective, cards come out. I'm not going to turn it over yet. For the collective, August is strongly influenced by Jupiter in Leo, which focuses on confidence, romance, self-expression, and the Leo-Aquarius axis the Leo-Aquarius eclipse axis. And that talks about individual needs versus relationship needs. So many people might experience turning points in love, attraction, commitment, or emotional independence. That's sort of the vibe in August with the Emperor. So affecting your love life, you could be dealing with a masculine energy. It could be an Aries. But there is something with the Emperor. I always get like structure, control. So there's something around that affecting your relationship, or what might be affecting you not being in a relationship. So yeah, we've got the Emperor there. Let's just get some oracles and see what is going on. What is going on in Cancer's love life, or with anybody affecting? So the possibilities. There's possibilities, Cancer. You need to follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. I am strongly getting somebody possibly struggling with self-worth at this time. So Cancer, you need to look and you need to realize how amazing you are, and you may just need to grow a little bit in confidence. I feel like you've got no control over a situation. Trapped, yeah, you're stuck, feeling like there's no options. There's also an element of unforgiveness, forgiveness. So that could be a person that you're dealing with. Someone could feel like they've done something that's unforgivable. But you are, Cancer, you are looking, if you're not already with your soulmate, you are looking for your soulmate. You could be with your soulmate already, but you feel like you're running out of time. And partially this is because either you take it as it fits, somebody is procrastinating in this situation. Somebody is just wishful thinking, deja vu, second chances, going round in the same circles. So that card shouldn't be in there. I did just see love in harmony, but that did come out in Scorpio's reading. So yeah, you are looking for love in harmony, but there is an element of procrastination. There could be that somebody is too busy. They're giving off that vibe that they're too busy to entertain this. This could be that Emperor energy that you're dealing with. It could be some kind of boss, somebody that owns their own business, just somebody with a lot on their plate. I'm going to put them cards there, then I can see them. All right, Cancer, what is going on? You've possibly got your eye on an Emperor, or this person has got their eye on you, but you don't feel like you can do this. Somebody in this situation feels trapped for whatever reason. Okay, let's have a look. Cancer's energy, please. Cancer's energy. The Moon. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. You're a Cancer, so you could be dealing with a fellow Cancer. There's something hidden, something unknown. I feel like it's you. Somebody in this connection is keeping something unknown, and you basically need to have discussions about your emotional needs and your future expectations. So yeah, there is that. If you are single, you could be seeking something deeper rather than something casual. But yeah, you need to, with that Moon card being there, you need to speak your needs openly. You need to learn about healthy attachment. Although I'm not getting attachment here, but I'm getting like you need to instill healthy boundaries. You need to be able to voice what goes, what doesn't. I feel like you might look, you've got somebody on a pedestal. There's somebody on a pedestal, and you could be seeking validation from this person or from this connection. Like, you feel that if you got this connection, you'd be winning in life. I'm just getting so many messages. So many messages. You've got the Five of Swords. So you could have had a bit of a falling out. You could have an argument with somebody. You've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is typical in and out energy. It's very immature energy. It's inconsistent. Okay, now this has, Cancer, this has come out on your side. So only you know this, and this will resonate differently for everyone. But are you the one that's inconsistent? Are you in and out? Is that because you feel trapped? You feel like, do you feel like this person's out of your league? Or is this indeed the person on your mind and they are the one that is inconsistent and they're keeping you trapped in a connection that just constantly has you wishfully thinking? But you do feel like this is a soulmate, but could this be some kind of twin flame? Okay. I just feel like you don't know where you're standing with this person, and I don't know where my other cards are. Sakina. Ah, they're right in front of me. Okay, so you need to learn, Cancer, that the love you seek, because you are seeking a love, it begins within yourself. So with your person, we have got Queen of Swords energy, feminine energy, gender fluid. So this is a feminine card, but it doesn't have to be a woman. So with your Queen of Swords, this is honest boundaries. So I do feel like your person, there's something about being overly dependent emotionally on someone, and your person could feel the burden by that, or even feel a bit scared by that. But yeah, this person, I get them being very difficult to talk to. It's like they feel, it's like they don't know what they're signing up for. This is such a bizarre reading. And then you've got the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, they are rational. They are a mature partner. So I am getting, honestly, flip this as you want, but Cancer, I am getting that you're the flake. You might be the flaky one. And it's not out of nastiness. It's out of you feeling very unsure and uncertain of yourself. But this person that you're dealing with feels very, very sure of themselves. And then you've got the World. This is associated to Saturn. Saturn, the planet, does talk about restrictions. So this person feels very restricted in terms of coming towards you. But this is the type of person that does want long-term success. But you need to be getting on the same page. You need to be vibing the same, Cancer. So for you, you really need, and this person seems like a very good communicator as well. They've got a lot of sword energy. You need to learn to speak your needs openly, and you're probably going to be met with someone that can deliver on that. This doesn't tell me about your person. I just get them being a very logical person, but I am not getting a lot of emotions. I think that might be why you're struggling, because this person has got a very hard exterior. So you don't feel comfortable in revealing those emotions about yourself. That would make complete sense. And then we have the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. So with the Devil, this is, again, ruled by Saturn, talks about restrictions, control, limitations, materialism. I do feel like you could be dealing with someone that is very much in love with the material rather than feelings and whatnot. But yeah, there is something about unhealthy. There's unhealthy patterns. I mean, the more I look into it, you know, you do need to perhaps take a bit of caution, because you've got the Emperor control. King of Swords, control. Devil energy, unhealthy attachments, unhealthy boundaries. So, it's a difficult one. It is a difficult one. It is a difficult one. Yeah, so with the devil talks about obsession, unhealthy attachments. Is it possible that you're actually dealing with a very controlling person? And this is what actually is making you flaky, is making you guarded. We also do have the Five of Swords, let's not forget. So there's a little bit of arguing. You would need to get yourself 10 steps ahead of this person. I'm not saying that this person is a bad person. This person is just very self-assured, and you would basically need to match that energy or you would drown. Yeah. So Cancer, I will reiterate, the love that you seek begins with the love that you give yourself. And let's not forget, so this is not necessarily someone that you've just got your eye in. You could be in a connection already. You feel like you're in a soulmate connection. You're constantly giving it second chances. You're constantly looking at the possibilities. But for some reason, you are feeling a little bit trapped, but you're not expressing that. You're not expressing that. So maybe that's the honest conversation that you need to have, that this person just needs to cut you. You very much want the relationship. You're very much all in with the relationship. But this person just needs to cut you some slack and maybe lower their expectations, because they could be asking literally for above and beyond and giving you very little in return. Hope that makes sense, Cancer. That is your love reading. Yeah, pour into yourself. Pour into yourself for the rest of August and beyond, and have a lovely month.